One of the most popular commanders in the history of the Oregon Air National Guard, Patrick O'Grady, was born in Seattle, Washington, and got bitten by the flying bug early, using the first dime he ever earned for bus fare to go to the airport. He won a model airplane contest and received a flight at age 18, after which he worked nights at Boeing to earn money to fly by day. Despite strong resistance from his father, he learned to fly in a Piper J3 Cub and eventually took his father for a ride as his first passenger. With his commercial license and instructor's rating, O'Grady got a job with the Broker Hicks Flying Service in Coeur D'Alene and tried to join the Army Air Corps in 1941, but was rejected because he'd lost 5 front teeth playing football in high school. Undaunted, he continued instructing until 1943, when he received a direct commission as a second lieutenant and was assigned to the 6th Ferry Group of the Air Transport Command. There he trained pilots in numerous different aircraft before being sent overseas in early 1945 to the China-Burma-India Theater. He was to log 754 combat hours on 79 round-trip flights over the treacherous Himalayan mountain range known as the Hump that claimed hundreds of airplanes and thousands of lives. Following the war, O'Grady went to work with West Coast Airlines in Seattle and was instrumental in helping to establish the new air carrier. At the same time, he served in the active reserves, flying P-51s and B-26s at McCord Field before moving on to fly C-46s in Portland. Promoted to captain, O'Grady was recalled to active duty and transferred to the Military Air Transport Service to fly C-97 Stratofreighters all over the world, before returning to a civilian airline job in 1953. The following year, O'Grady joined the Oregon Air National Guard as a flight commander, flying the F-86 Sabre. During his time in the Guard, he would fly the F-94 Starfire, the F-89 Scorpion, the F-102 Delta Dagger, and the F-101 Voodoo, and command the 123rd Fighter Squadron from 1959 to 1962, and the 142nd Fighter Interceptor Group from 1962 to 1964. Promoted to a full colonel, O'Grady became deputy commander for the Oregon Air National Guard and stepped up to command of the entire Oregon Air National Guard with his promotion to brigadier general in 1973. He was to hold this post until his retirement in 1978, a period that saw the Oregon Air National Guard win more awards for professionalism than any other Guard unit in the country. At the same time, O'Grady continued to fly with the airlines, always heavily involved as West Coast Airlines transitioned through Air West, Hughes Air West, and finally to Republic Airlines. Along the line, he transitioned from DC-3s to F-27s, to DC-9s and 727s, before retiring in 1982 as the most senior of Republic's 1,875 pilots. A winner of numerous awards and members of over a dozen aviation organizations, Patrick O'Grady amassed over 37,000 accident-free flying hours in over 120 different types of aircraft before he passed away in 2009.